Look at it, 1,122. 1122. You know, if you multiply 11 by 2, you get 22. That's how my brain works. It's a curse. So that doesn't help. It doesn't help anything. It's just what I think. Good morning. I got most of this squared away. Like most of the stuff out of here that I had packed up yesterday, that I got out of the garage. But I got most of the stuff out of the garage. Just a couple items that I had left behind that I didn't take with me. But yesterday I got pretty much everything in that one trip. Which I always feel self-conscious using an Uber because I never do. I don't know why. Partially because it's like one of those rare treats that's always been outside my budget traditionally. And also, because, you know, just public transportation usually does the trick if you just put a little elbow grease into it and sweat a little bit. But that was a lot of stuff. So I'm really grateful that I was able to do it. Thanks for making that possible. And yeah, just gotta, you know, lean into it and enjoy the fact that I could do that. This morning, I'm gonna head down to the office because Kate and I need to get postcards done. Like, we've got hundreds of postcards to write on for me and to fill out addresses for her. So we're gonna sit down and get as much of that done as possible today. We'll see how that goes. On the way, I'll grab coffee at the Peloton, and I gotta eat something along the way too. Have some peanuts before I leave here, I suppose. And yeah, hopefully get some other stuff set up at the office and just kind of keep moving that way. So without no further ado, let's get out of here. Fun too, because digging through the garage, I found a bunch of stuff that I've had for probably like 5 or 6 years that I completely forgot about. Like this tripod. I've been thinking, man, I needed like a taller, stable, just set tripod for the office. Leave it behind it all the time, and voila, here it is. I completely forgot that I had it. Probably had it for like 5 years. So it was kind of cool to go through and find all this stuff. The only downside is this strap is like, this is about as lax as it gets. It's hanging in front of my body and super awkward, so that's unfortunate, and it's going to get more awkward here in a second because I'm pretty sure I've got some stuff at the Peloton that I need to pick up and take with me to the office. So you know, we'll make it. Probably just need to put the camera away so I can juggle boxes for a minute, but I'm looking forward to getting this put together. Whew. I'm also really looking forward to coffee. I figured out a mildly clever way to secure this to my chest, which is handy. Basically just kind of roped it into the chest support here, or chest strap. There we go. And now it's here, and theoretically, I'll never have to move it again. Let's set it up. How's that? Now, I brought my wheel in today, not just because I'm a huge fan of it, obviously, but because, theoretically, one of the packages that I got today was from Paul, who tried sending me a charger once already, and unfortunately it was for the wrong model, and then took it upon himself to try again, and we're about to find out if this is correct. It feels really small, but theoretically, this should be it. We'll find out. I have been leaving my wheel out by the stairs. Not out in the stairs, but you know, out in like the foyer. But if I have a charger for it here, then I'll bring it in here and plug it in. I'm gonna have to find a Euro charger to go with it. But is it the right adapter? This looks like it could be correct. All good. Sweet. Just gotta find one of these. I'm sure I've got one lying around somewhere. And if not, it can't be hard to find. Wait. Thank you, Paul. Oh. Gotta get used to this whole new setup. Okay, and then Duty-Free Americas. Ah, some Washington, D.C. chocolate. The cherry blossoms package. That sounds really good. I'll be able to bribe my way into a lot of things with this. Thank you. Jay, we are finally in Paris. Thank you for the tips. They were very helpful. We got a little something at the Dulles airport. Not salsa, but hope you enjoy it and it doesn't ruin your diet. Keep the writing and videos coming, and more success, and the best of luck to you. Marissa, John, and Matt. Thank you very much, Marissa, John, and Matt. I really appreciate it so much. You put your address in here, so I'm wondering, do you want me to send this to you? I could send this to you. I'll find a stamp. We'll send this to you today. That way it makes the full tour, and you get a postcard and preset. Thank you so much. These look amazing. I'm gonna try one. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna try one. I want the, ooh wait, milk premium chocolate? Yes, please. Hopefully you can see me. I've only had some peanuts this morning, so a little bit of chocolate can't do any harm, right? Excellent. This will go really well with my coffee. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm in the office. I made only the smallest of messes. I gotta get some writing done. I haven't written in like 4 days. Time to get back on. Yep.
Are you gonna do the, are you doing NACHOS this time or not?
What's that? Round 2. That was 1/4, and I think it took me an hour and a half. So I almost cut it to Kate. She's actually really fast on the addressing.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a year now, so I would hope I'm pretty fast.
Speedy. Round 2 of 4 down. I think, are we halfway? Yeah, we're like halfway. No.
Yeah, we're more than enough.
We're pretty much at halfway. I'm gonna take a break. Like literally this giant pen is really fun to use, but not ergonomic in the slightest, and my knuckles hurt. So Hannah and Kristen are back in town on their way out of town. I could try that one. So I'm gonna go meet them for a quick beer, which should alleviate the swelling in my hand. And then, yeah, back to this. Holy smokes, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. I know it's not just from writing on 200 and some postcards today. I think it's also because I didn't get to bed till really late last night. I went for a run at like 10:30 because I needed to get a run in, and then thought I was gonna fall right asleep, and yeah, anyways, that's a whole other story. We're making really good progress. There are a lot of these that are like really good. I'm actually really happy. I'm really happy with how some of these turned out. It's good, it's fun. It's just incredible how much time it takes, because you're sitting down and you're just writing on every one. You're like, oh yeah, make a little joke or a note. And you think, this couldn't be taking that long, and then you look down at your phone and you're watching, like, holy smokes, it's been an hour and a half, 2 hours? Japers, that's really long. So anyways, really good, making good progress. Kate got way ahead of me. She left me a pile, this pile, that she has done, that I need to catch up on. That I'll probably do a little bit more, and then be done, because I also have to edit my vlog, and there are a couple other things I was gonna try and get done today, but I kind of feel like just going straight to bed. So we'll see. It was good to have a beer with Hannah and Kristen. Good to see them again before they head back to America. Nice to take a break. My hand needed it, like I said, genuinely kind of sore. Yeah, that's my whole story. Kind of a weird day, right? I mean, just sitting in an office, writing on postcards all day. Interesting. Definitely lucky to be able to do it. I'm very, very fortunate. I can't believe that this is a part of my life. Like when I started sending postcards, I was sending out like, I don't know, like 50 of them, maybe 100 of them, maybe, and every time it's grown, and it's been really, really cool to see. So thank you so much to my patrons for even making this a thing, and for hopefully enjoying the postcards, and for being a part of it, and for giving me an outlet for my photography, and just in general. I feel like a pretty lucky guy, and life is really good, even if I am really tired. In fact, I'm really tired because life is good, which is one of the few times in my life I feel like I've been able to say that with that much certainty. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for another round of postcards, a shorter round of postcards, as well as some other fun stuff. I feel like, oh yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow, you might not see so much on the postcard side. I'm going to be going on a night bike tour as well, so it's going to be a combination. But Bike About Tours started doing night bike tours out to see the Eiffel Tower sparkle just this year. I've never been on one of those night bike tours that they do, so I'm looking forward to doing that. If you'd like to join me for that, please do. Tomorrow, go for a little bit of a bike ride. Haven't done one in a while. I might actually use my wheel, we'll see. But I also, there's a guy that I know through the Peloton, one of the local community members, who wants to sell his Van Moof bike, a used bike. It's not the full version I want. I'd love to get the battery powered one, but those are a little bit too expensive. But he's looking to sell his lightly used non-battery version. So I'm waiting to see how that turns out. I'm hoping to see that soon, and then I'll be biking around a little bit more here soon too, which should be really good. I could use the extra exercise. All that to say, thanks for watching today. I can't wait to start sending these postcards to you. Kate is gonna start getting them in the mail potentially tomorrow. So I really wanna make sure I get a handle on it and make sure to catch up to her tomorrow. And yeah, for those of you who jumped on by the end of July at the $5 level and up, you should be expecting the postcard in your inbox in the not too distant future. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for the finishing touches on those. Yeah, see you tomorrow.